Well, I believe I'm live. I think everything is working according to plan. So, oops, messed up again. Story of my life. All right, welcome from behind enemy lines to Rick's Life as I See It, a 1-hour talk show about guns, politics, or anything else that crosses my mind. Also discuss stuff from questions or whatever people put in the chat. I'm hoping you're going to do that today because I don't have a lot of topics. You can email me at rickslifeasiseeit@gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. Also, this show will be, the audio file will be on Podbean, Stitcher, or iTunes normally within 24 hours. I do have a Patreon page. It's under Rick Mitchell. I also have a Spreadshirt.com. I got T-shirts and coffee mugs and all that. Just type in Rick's Life when you get there. That's that. I'm broadcasting on gun channels and YouTube simultaneously. And what else is new? Oh, it's 77 degrees and sunny here in Rhode Island. So, summer's here. So, hey, Rich, Patriot, John Brown, Roosted, 2 Live Moo. How y'all doing? Night Strike on gun channels. So there we go. None of my panels have shown up yet, but that's okay. Maybe they didn't like my title, my opinionated view on the media. I don't know. But we'll go there in a little while. But first, last week's mail-in or email question. And I'm very disappointed. I thought I would have tons and tons of you guys writing in. But no, alas, just 4 of you. That's it. And it was a great question, too. And the question was, in the movie Red Dawn, the original, it might have happened in the remake, but I never watched it, so I can't tell you. What is the name of the person that is killed first outside? And the answer was Mr. Teasdale, and he was the history teacher, if you all remember that. And so, let me get my nifty random result picker free web page. I got the 4 names in here. So let me see who's going to be the winner. Rich White, you won again. So there you go. That's it. I mean, you won the, what was it we had here? Oh, the 2 Glock patches, my patch, some dog tag thing from the stuff, earplugs and all that in there. So there you go. Hey, Gunpowder Beauty. And hey, Night Strike has joined us.
Took you a little while.
You know?
You just noticed.
Good to see you. So I just announced the winner to last week's contest.
Well, who won?
Rich White. I only had 4 people.
Oh, Mr. 1% won again?
Yes, afraid so.
We're gonna have to, nip that in the bud. You got to get a cutoff for him.
Yeah, maybe I have to do what the radios do. Only allowed to win 1 time in 30 days.
We may have to.
I mean, hell, I got a whole bunch of pre-printed envelopes here with this address on them. Means so much. But there we go. I got a great question for today's one. Well,
now we know how he became Mr. 1%.
Yes. 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 I got a couple of good questions today. I got a nice, easy one for the midway quick quiz, and I got a great one for the end of the show, the mail-in one. So there we go. All right. On to my topic, my opinionated view of the media. I was talking about this during the week on Mr. Knives morning chats. I don't think anybody was listening to me, or they're tired of listening to me, so didn't respond.
While ducking hit or miss.
You know, basically, how can I put this? The media is being controlled by the left, as we know.
You just now figured that out?
No, but what I'm saying is they're controlling the narrative. And yes, we have the Constitution on our side. The president's on our side, theoretically. Right?
I'm not going to say that the Senate or the House is on our side, but, you know, at least the president is.
But where I'm going with this is, it's okay saying all these things, but if the media is cutting us off at the knees, if we can't get the message out there, we can't win. I mean, and that's how bad it's got, I feel. I mean, as I said the other day, you type into Google, type anything in there to do with pro-gun, and you won't get it. You won't get it. I typed in what I used I said, how is the pro-gun movement doing today? And I got pages of moms demand action, you know, or moms for gun safety and all that crap. I didn't get one pro-gun thing going. You know, so I feel we have to. I don't know how to get the media back on our side. I don't know. I mean, or am I wrong in my opinion? You know, what do you think, Night Strike?
You're right in a sense, but I really don't think that that just because they have they own a lot of the media companies and they're spewing all this bullshit, that people are as receptive to it. Because, listen, the left is pushing it so hard that people are now starting to see it as propaganda. They're not seeing it as news or, you know, just leftist bias anymore. They're seeing it as the left's trying to, you know, sprout propaganda. And the people that know better get really pissed off at that. And that's a majority of, you know, regular working Americans. Some don't even care about guns. Some may own firearms, you know. But just the regular American who doesn't go either way as far as guns are concerned, you know, they're getting pissed off. I know, because when I'm out, I talk to people, and don't get me wrong, but almost every situation, conversation I get into, you know, they always bring up politics, because that's the politics is the hot topic these days. Okay?
Yeah.
And the thing is, 9 people out of 10 have stated their displeasure with the news spouting literal leftist propaganda out. They're pissed off. People are extremely pissed off. And, you know, if the left thinks that they can just keep on going and this is going to be the norm, well, I got news for them, buddy. If they think that they can do all this, and then when they get a guy elected, that everything's just going to be, you know, teddy bears and candy and rainbows raining from the sky, I got news for them. This is a contact sport now.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm feeling this way because as I open up with, you know, I'm from behind enemy lines. I mean, up here in the Northeast, it almost feels. I mean, and I mentioned this before too.
That may just be a problem. You may need, Rick, don't take this the wrong way, but you may need to go away on a vacation or something, somewhere where there is more, you know, quote unquote, yes, I'm doing the old air quotes thing for you, freedom for you.
Yeah, Oh,
so
yeah.
that you can understand what it, and remember what it's like to be an American again.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
because these states that are doing these awful gun laws, these states that are literally going communist instead of American, they're losing what it means to be American in our country. They're losing the values that we hold dear in America.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I feel that too, but also that is like being pro gun, or not so much pro gun, but a gun owner. It's got to the point where, like, they're making us the enemy. We're the bad people. They're demonizing it, being gun owners. That's what I feel. And
they're always going to demonize something they don't like or something they don't agree with if they think it's going to get them elected. I'll tell you right now, most of these leftist politicians could give two shits about guns. Most of them don't care about any topic they platform on. You know why? Because their end goal is just to dupe the population into electing them so that they can be in control. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They don't care. And unfortunately, this isn't just the left. This is also the right. They don't care either. But again, the right actually does listen a bit more than the left does.
Yeah. Oh, Rich White says come to West Virginia and see what it's like not to need a permit to carry a handgun. Oh, yeah. That would be nice.
That's the funny thing. That's the only time I can open carry.
Yeah.
No. In South Carolina law, the only time I can open carry is while going hunting or while fishing. And I guess the whole fishing thing is like in case a crocodile comes along. Not crocodile, but alligator.
Yeah.
Because we got gators and we got sharks out here.
Yeah, you got poisonous snakes too.
Yeah.
I don't like snakes.
I don't like snakes either.
I
understand why Indiana Jones didn't like snakes.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. I saw some little thing on. I was reading on the internet. Some guy in, I'm not sure. I think it was in Texas. Comes home. There's a 7-foot snake wrapped around his front door. It turns out to be a rat snake. But God, I tell you what, if I had walked up to the door and that was there, I would have shit myself. I mean, I do not like snakes, whether they're poisonous or not. They're just creepy.
Which is why when I lived in Arizona, I used to blow snakes up with M80 firecrackers. I used to go out looking for them in the desert, because believe it or not, rattlesnakes breed like wildfire. Okay, so I go out in the desert, and whenever I came across one, I just throw an M80 at it. Them thinking that it's an animal, they automatically try and eat it. Oh, and then their heads would explode. It was great.
Oh, here's an interesting question from Rich. Does a shark stick count as a firearm if it fires a .357 round when pushed into the target?
That's also similar to Gator Stick. Or Kill Stick. And unfortunately, by law, it is still counted as a firearm, but I think that's under the any other weapons category.
Well, there you go, Rich. There's your answer.
Just because of the design.
Yeah. I wrote something down. I mentioned it on Wednesday, I think. But back to, the left. Out there in that leftist state of Washington, where the CEO of Microsoft, can't remember his name now, wrote a check for $1 billion to get something put onto the ballot. And he needed so many signatures, so he's willing to pay for them.
Well, all I'm saying is it doesn't seem like Yankee and his followers are doing enough to advocate the Second Amendment.
What? You can't say that about Yankee. Everybody loves Yankee.
Yes, everybody loves Yankee, and I'm saying that with air quotes.
Yeah. So anyway, I got that written down here, and another thing that I thought was the reading the stuff on the Presidential Center in Chicago for President Obama. $200 million they're spending of taxpayers' money of Illinois to build this thing. And they somehow bypassed bullshit and done a land grab of National Park or something to build it on. You know? And people just stand for it. What happened? And they said it's going to revitalize the South Side. What it's going to do is put the rents up so far that the poor are going to be even poorer out there. You know?
Yeah, you already come from a liberal country. You know how these kind of things work, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, but then again, as I heard on the radio, what you showed me a decaying city, and I'll show you one run by a Democrat. You think about it. Every city that's falling apart is run by Democrats.
And then I will go on to show you that, by the way, they're the same fucking city.
Yeah. So, what else have I got written down here?
I don't know. I'm a little irritated.
Oh yeah, we talked about this too. I mean, when you have a midweek show and you only have the show on Saturdays, sometimes you have to repeat yourself. But is Florida for a whole year for CCW? You didn't have no background check, and Florida turned into a bloodbath because of that. Did you notice that? Did you read that, Night Strike?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. For the people that didn't hear, I don't know how many didn't, but it didn't make one goddamn bit of difference.
It really did.
So it goes to prove that the law-abiding citizen, even though he didn't get a background check, he still behaved himself. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it goes. What else have I got in here? Then, of course, we had the second, the Foundation. Second Amendment Foundation.
Second Amendment Foundation blocked
blocked that thing in Deerfield Village on banning AR-15s, which I thought was a plus in our side. And I've been checking up on that because they said it on the radio, but I wanted to double check. And what I could find out, that they're not far off, that sort of like 80% of the court cases for Second Amendment issues are done by the Second Amendment Foundation. But I did notice on this Deerfield Village one, the NRA were very quick to claim the glory.
Quick to claim the glory, but when it comes out to shelling out or actually, putting forth any effort, the NRA is nowhere to be found.
You're right. So, also, did you see that stupid Democrat candidate spraying his eyes with pepper spray, saying that's what they should use in the school?
I think he's a dumbass.
Oh yeah. For one, some people can carry on even after being sprayed. Plus, two, you got somebody with a gun shooting. You expect a teacher to get up close to spray it in their eyes.
You gotta shoot them.
Now, if they had a gun, they just shoot them.
They would just shoot them.
So there we go.
Now, if they were trying to knock him over with like a table or something, that might work.
Yeah. You're right there.
Throw a table, throw a desk. I don't care what it is. You see him, throw shit at him. And I mean, I'm not saying like throw your backpack. I'm not saying, throw dry erasers. I'm saying pick up a fucking desk and hurl it at his ass. Pick up a chair. Hell, that's going to be more effective than using fucking pepper spray, which you're going to get shot for.
True.
You're going to get shot either way. Why not throw something that might actually hurt him?
Yeah. Or you can do a Mr. Tisdale and go out there and try to talk peace. And look what happened to him. He got shot in Red Dawn.
Or, you know what you can do? You can get the fire extinguisher and use the fire extinguisher on him.
Oh, yeah. But then again, it's...
Because that's pure CO2. That's gonna fuck up his eyes more than pepper spray is. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's Father's Day, isn't it? Changing the subject.
You would know. You're your father, not I.
Hell, I don't remember. Hell.
How many kids do you have, Rick?
3. But you know how that goes. I might hear from them tomorrow. Depends what they're doing, I guess. Hey, that's all right. I mean, I'll be honest with you, since I got divorced, most of my kids were young, so they spent most of the time with their mother growing up. So I didn't see a lot of their growing up, unfortunately. Not as much as I wanted to. So, hey, if they call me up and say Happy Father's Day, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like birthdays. I don't celebrate that much anymore because as I'm getting older.
Rick, first, you really they should at least call you up or at least come visit you. Quite honestly, for Father's Day, because family is the most important thing in this world. Okay, you're not going to have anything more important than family.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I always contact them on their birthdays and holidays and stuff like that. But, hey, they have lives to get on with.
I know, but they should at least call you up. I mean, seriously.
Well, I said they more likely will. My oldest one normally does. Because he's the one that was around the longest. You know what I'm saying? Before we divorced.
Right.
So. Hey, I sent you a link there, Clover. An email. So,
and Rich said Night Strike supports, throwing bucket of rocks.
Oh yeah.
No, I said throw something larger than an eraser. So that's like a desk or a table or a chair, something of which it's actually going to hurt them. A rock, no, rock isn't going to hurt anyone. Not unless you have like a ridiculous pile of rocks. You have a ridiculous amount of people, so you can stone his ass to death. But we don't live in the Middle East, so it doesn't work like that here. So you're not going to have that many rocks or that many people, throwing at an armed shooter in a school. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
right.
silly. It's silly to think a bucket of rocks is going to solve all their problems with the security. I mean, Christ.
No, I mean we need more security at the doors. Lock the goddamn doors. You know what I'm saying? Fire doors are locked from the outside, but as soon as you push the bar, they open up where you can escape. They can do the same thing with doors in the schools, and have security at the doors that are open to let the kids in. The way I feel about it, anyway.
Gunpowder Beauty is saying, at Night Strike, which hurts worse, a rock or a throat punch? Probably a throat punch. So what we need to do is we need to get Gunpowder Beauty in schools. So if anything happens, we can just throw her at the attacker, and she can just throat punch them to death.
There you go. Black Cat change something slightly. Black Cat says he's driving 5 hours to the beach. Hey, I've only got to drive 3 minutes, and I'm on the beach.
I only have to drive half an hour.
You know, I said I'm
well,
only
not half an hour. It's more like an hour for me. The closest beach is an hour, but still, that's not too bad for me.
You know, but I hate salt water. I really do.
I don't mind salt water.
And last time I was at the beach had to be 7 or 8 years ago. People finally talked me into going, so I went. And I don't know what they are. They're like little sand bugs or fleas or I don't know what they're like, little gnats or whatever on the beach. Because this was getting into the evening time, right? I tell you, all my friends were having fun. I was that.
Gunpowder Beauty responded saying, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I eat cupcakes to keep from being thrown or kidnapped." Oh, that's great. No, I like the beach. I've been to the beach on both the east and the west coast, and I'll tell you what, I prefer the East Coast beaches to the West Coast beaches, just because I don't want to be in fucking California. Because that's the only beach. The beaches on the West Coast that are worth going to. I mean, Oregon doesn't have great beaches, and neither does Washington because it's too far north.
Yeah. Actually, that's the one thing this town has. It has a great beach. The Squamish Beach, it's called. You know, and that's where, you know, tourism. This town doubles now. After tomorrow, after Father's Day, it's like somebody turns a key. This town will be packed after tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Charleston beaches are pretty good. What's that? Folly Beach. That's one of the best beaches we got here, and I like going there. There's also on this side of the Atlantic. There's also Florida has good beaches on the Atlantic side too.
Yeah.
But remember, Florida has beaches on the Atlantic side and the Gulf side because of where it's situated. So,
anyway, I just want to mention real quick while I'm here. I said I had my topic on being opinionated, but then the rest of it was an open floor. So if there's anything anybody wants to discuss, put it in the chat, and we'll bring it up. I'll give you my opinion on it. Unknown user says, Clovertech disagrees with me, but I still say schools should have small locked armories with guns and body armor inside for trained teachers, resource officers to access. You know, but the problem is what happens if
someone gets a hold of the key to access.
Not to but what happens if the gunman is between you and the armory? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Worst case scenario.
If the gunman is between you and the key to the armory, but the armory is closer, you know what I'm going to say? Get a hairpin and pick the lock.
I mean, worst case scenario, they won't let the teacher carry it. At least have it in a safe on the wall by the door or by their desk or something.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that because because there's only a small percentage of actual, I would say, libertarian or Republican teachers that would actually do something like that. Okay.
Two Live Moves got a question. Did you ever figure out a carry option for your mobility scooter? No, I haven't yet. Be honest with you. I haven't figured it out yet. I said last time I used it was, 3 weeks ago? And stuff. I was still using my outside the waistband holster I was using and had the right armrest up before I could grab it to shoot. You know? I said, but as I explained the other night, that unfortunately, my hip has got so painful now that even sitting in the scooter is uncomfortable. So I haven't even gone shooting lately. And that's pretty
awful.
sad, I mean, like sitting here for an hour kills me now.
That's no bueno, Rick.
You know, like when I'm in the chat in the mornings, I stay on for about an hour, then I get off and go rest for an hour, hour and a half, then I come back on again, stuff like that through, you know. So it's pretty sad affair, really. But so there we go. So that's the answer. I haven't come up with one yet, but the summertime is going to be the hard part. But I'm leaning towards a shoulder holster for the fall and winter months while I'm using it.
Mm-hmm.
That way, not only will I be able to, keep both armrests down, but I can stay in the damn thing. Also, even for driving my truck, I'll be able to grab it. So that's what I'm thinking.
That would be ideal.
So, I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat here. I mean, that's what. Ow! Shit. Sorry. That's why I'm moving around because I said my hip's starting to bother me. But that's we're at the halfway mark. Instant quiz, guys. Instant quiz. And what have we got for the instant quiz today? What's this one? This the instant quiz? Yeah, this is the instant quiz. I believe. You get my sticker, some business cards, with gun webs on them, gun channels and all that stuff from G-Webs, some earbuds, a Red Dawn. What would you? That's not a sticker. That's a
Red Dawn, a Red Dawn decal.
Yeah, it's a decal.
Or as Bob would say, a decal. But who cares what the names say?
So that's all I got. I mean, hey guys, if anybody's overloaded with
swag
they want to get rid of, send it to me. I'll use it as prizing. So just send me an email and I'll give you my address. Okay, question. Where is it? What was the first successful gun design of Eugene Stoner? What was the first successful gun design of Eugene Stoner? I can hear people clicking away on their keyboards, looking up on Google. Has it froze? I don't see nothing happening. Hang on. I think somebody's got the answer already.
No,
they haven't. You're close, but no cigar. You're right, Philo. It's not the AR. Hang on. Where's my... Oh, okay. Somebody got it. Roast it. The AR-5 survival rifle.
Yeah.
Picked up by the United States Air Force. There you go. You're the winner. I don't know if I got your mailing address. I'm not sure if I do or not. I have to look it up. If I haven't, I'll email you to let you know. Then you can send it to me. So there you go.
Now, the AR-7 is similar to it.
Is it?
Yeah, but the AR-5, I don't think it disassembles like the AR-7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the AR-7 is, isn't it semi-automatic?
Okay. Doesn't it all undo and go into the butt of the butt of the gun or whatever? Yeah,
that's the AR-7, but I don't think that was made by. No, the AR-7 was made by Armorlight. So.
Yeah.
And the AR-7 was semi-automatic. The AR-5 was a bolt action.
No problem. You're the winner. Now just keep the one I got for the now, guys. The one I got, the prize I got for the email in one. Hang on. This beside, I mean, there's not a lot in it. There's stickers, there's a whole pack of decals here of hell, I don't know what it is, army figures with guns or something. My sticker. These are my last two. I got to order some more, guys. I won't even have these to give away next week.
Two left moves the son of a black cat out going outdoors.
Now, somehow, I don't know who sent this to me, and I don't know if they want it back or not, because I don't know who sent it to me, but I'm giving it away as a prize. Worth $1,000. It's a Glover Tech Crew sticker with Clover's signature on it. See that? Got Clover's signature on the bottom there. Hey, one day that's going to be worth some money because he's becoming a big guy. So, there you go.
That's okay. I shook his hand, so I'm good.
There you go. But I got it. So somebody can win his signature on this sticker. Just keep it as it is. Put it in a plastic case or something.
I don't know. That seems too good to give away. You should put that on the auction.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. No, I'm giving that away as a prize. I've already said I'm doing it. So there you go. There you go. But that's a good thing. But I don't want. Overtake says, wow, there are not many of those around, less than 5. That's what I said.
At Rich White said, did Night Strike wash his hand? Yes, I washed my hand. Thank you very much.
But I said, I don't know who sent it to me. It was in a bunch of swag I got. I only came across it last week. So,
well, Clover says there's only like 5 of those. I really think you should put that on auction.
No, I promised to give it away as a prize. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to give away as a prize. Oh, yes, I have. No. I said I'd do it. Now you're making me doubt myself. Okay, we're gonna do this live.
Oh my!
I need the vote from the chat. Keep the sticker in there with the signature, or this is my last great prize I got. I've got a Smith & Wesson knife.
Which one?
And I don't know which one it is.
It says it on the knife.
This is Cold Shield issue.
Ooh. On the blade. What are the words on the blade?
That's what it says on the blade. Smith & Wesson Cold Shield issue. There's no numbers, no letters, or anything else on it.
Because I've got an Extreme Ops knife I got from...
What's it say on there? Now it says Smith & Wesson on that clip, too.
Okay, good.
So, shall you give the knife away or the sticker? What do people say?
Okay, you got one vote for sticker.
What's people saying? Two Live Moose says sticker. Night Strike wants the knife.
I don't want the knife. I've already got a knife.
Rooster said sticker. That's a good idea, Clover. Clover, I'm going with Clover's idea. We're deciding next week when
let the winner decide. Yeah,
let the winner decide. So next week, when I pick the winner with my random picker thing, whoever wins can decide to either have the sticker with Clover's signature on it, or the Smith & Wesson pocket knife, or whatever kind of knife you want to call it.
Well, Clover would be Yoda if he could do the voice.
There we go.
But
all right. So that's what we're doing. The winner next week can decide. Yeah, Two Live Moose says Clover is like Yoda.
Sounds like Yoda. You just not. Yes.
Oh yeah, Patriot said, "Boy, somebody donated a bunch of cool stuff. I must say, yeah, you did, Patriot. You did donate a bunch of good stuff. You know, and I really appreciate it. You know." Yeah, so there we go. We even got a letter from Patriot, too. So, there we go.
Oh, my, you got a letter, too. Wow.
You know? So, there we go. Russ Carr says that knife is pretty badass. It is. It is. So, the winner next... So, when we do the... I say, when I give you the question at the end, you guys can tell me what you want. If you want the knife, or if you want the sticker with the signature on it. So there we go. Okay, any other questions out there in the chat? You got anything you want to talk about, Night Strike?
Not really. I haven't seen anything else other than some. I'd have to pull up the topics. So,
how is GunTube coming along?
Well, as far as I can say, GunTube is coming along, and that's about as much as I can say because of the hurdles that I have in front of me right now.
Somebody told me that GunTube was going to be having live chats.
GunTube already has live chats.
It does. I mean, like this?
Yes and no. Okay? You can't go live from the Hangout. You have to use OBS Studio to go live using a chat.
Okay.
But you can use it to chat. Here, let me screen share and show you. So, it's something to talk about at least, right?
Oh, Rich White says, I'll just go ahead and let Rick know that I want the knife.
Oh, wow.
He thinks he's going to win, huh?
He thinks he's going to win, yeah.
All right.
So, hey, there's GunTube. How about that? People are uploading videos. Everything's going. Now, I've got a link here, all the way at the bottom here, that says GunTube Hangout. Click that. And then you type in whatever room it is. If you're going to someone's room, you'd go up the top here and type in the URL, which would be just the room name. So say G was doing another Daily Gun Show.
Okay.
Type in Daily Gun Show. You got to set to allow to use your camera and your microphone. And there you go. Daily Gun Show.
Oh, okay.
Change your name.
I got OBS, and the reason I'm not using it right now is because I normally got to use it to put the lower thirds on. But
yeah, you got to set your name and your email address in there by just clicking these three dots, clicking up here where it said me, and just put your name, your email address, and there you go. There's a Hangout. Doesn't that look like Google Hangouts a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, on this, all the people will show up here on the right side, and the GunTube Hangout can support a maximum of 12 people instead of 10.
That's good.
So,
that's good.
But again, yes, you have to use OBS Studio in order to live stream this to GunTube or to YouTube, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't do it all in one. It's different. It's a different setup, but you know, if it's just a voice chat, anybody can do that, quite honestly. So.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, because what I was saying is I normally use OBS and Virtual Cam to put my lower thirds on the Hangouts here because they don't do the lower thirds anymore. But I can't get the clarity of my picture. You know, people want to see my pretty face. The other way, it's really blurry with OBS. You know, so that's why I haven't used it lately. You know, so that's pretty good to know that we can get chats there now.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
Chats there. You know, if you want to use it, if anyone wants to use it right now just to chat with people, you know, go ahead. But, you know, keep in mind, whoever joins the room first becomes the room moderator. And if you leave and people are still in there, it randomly picks who becomes the moderator after you leave. So please keep that in mind.
Ah, okay.
So it's kind of like the old IRC, Internet Relay Chat style. Anyways, but yeah.
Oh, that sticker did come from Patriot. Okay. I had a couple of people send me stuff, and I wasn't sure who it actually came from because I mixed it all together and put it in one big box. So,
Clover says, so to fix that, just kick everyone out and then leave.
Yeah, yeah. There you
that
go.
Would work. Because once you start a new hangout, they'll just rejoin that. You know, there's no option to ban somebody like there is with YouTube.
Now,
but again,
is it GunTube that does the movie night?
Yeah, the G-Webs does that on GunTube.
Okay, what night did you do that on?
It just depends when he does it. Some of the other guys are thinking about doing it more often, and that's fine. Just if you want to live stream it on GunTube, you can. But I'm going to warn you right now, if I get any DMCA complaints, I'm going to have to take those videos down because I do not have the lawyers to combat copyright. So you're going to have to figure out a way to do it where, you know, they won't DMCA us. So, but Philo, if you want to jump in on a GunTube hangout or host the GunTube hangout chat, you're more welcome to.
Okay, that's great to know. You know, because unfortunately, I haven't been around when you've been doing your chats on about GunTube. So,
well, I need to have just a GunTube chat probably in the variable future, and just like stream it to GunTube as well as you know, YouTube.
Yeah, show people how to use it.
Yeah. I actually have it set up to where I'm going to actually go do some instructional videos on how to use GunTube for those who don't necessarily understand it because it's a new platform. You know. So I'm gonna work on that.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So what we gonna? So any questions in the chat? No, they're all talking about your movie thing by what's this? Russ Carr says put a fake head in front of the movie. You know, Clover says remove them after every movie.
Yeah, remove them. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's just I cannot remove them or choose not to render them because the way the system is set up to where every video that live stream will render and turn into a video on the site because that's how YouTube does it.
Yeah.
And YouTube, instead of you know, killing it and deleting it beforehand, YouTube waits for it to render before they slap a copyright on it. You know, strike.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's why I have this system set up to do the same thing because I was not emulating YouTube, but doing it the same way because it's easier than trying to do anything preemptively.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you. Hey, it works for them, so it can work for GunTube too.
Yeah. I mean, if it works for them, what's my problem? You know?
Exactly. They've made millions out of it.
I don't want to make millions. I just want to make a couple dollars here and there to keep GunTube running. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I don't blame you either. I don't blame you either. Well, we got 10 minutes to go. You know, what's that? Covers removing them would incentivize people to join live, which is a ton of fun.
Right, but again, it comes to the fact that while I am the owner of the platform, I don't want to turn into YouTube and delete people's videos without permission. I mean, the only time I'm going to delete videos without permission of the owner of those videos is if I get slapped by a copyright owner's DMCA.
Yeah.
Which is a Digital Millennium Copyright Act takedown notification. That's the only time I'm going to do it without notifying them. But, beforehand, I would tell them that I'm going to take down their videos or they need to take their videos down because of copyrights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though most of these videos that are being watched on GunTube like this is being done in more so the Mystery Science Theater 3000 style, where you comment as you watch it. But again, people get you dinged for that on YouTube all the time just via copyrights. So it's a slippery slope.
Oh yeah. I totally understand. Okay, we're running out of ideas. I'm running out of ideas. I'm getting into pain here. So,
well, take a Tylenol. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Take an Advil.
Oh yeah, I still plan on moving to Live Move, but the hip operation is on July the 11th. I go Monday to see the doctor again for I don't know what for I'd see him for. Then they're going to send me over to the hospital for the pre-op bullshit, whatever you got to take, whatever you got to have done, your heart tested and all that good shit. So we're almost there. But as soon as I'm well enough to travel, they say it's going to take, reckon I'll be walking within a, day and a half, 2 days after the operation. But it actually takes 8 to 12 weeks for the hip to heal properly, for you can, move around like normal. So hopefully after that, I'm going to start looking again for somewhere to live in Indiana. I did have that place all set up, but it fell through because I decided to. I mean, I don't know if I made the right decision to stay because it's taking 6 months to get this operation.
I'm going to tell you right now, you made the wrong decision.
But I didn't want to go finding new doctors and going through doing exactly same bullshit I've gone through there, and do it all again to come up with the same result. So that's why I made the decision I did, people. In case anybody wants to know. Okay, all right. Here's the question, the mail-in question. It's not that hard, really, and I think the original question, because G asked me to mention it, because I got most of these questions from Daily Gun Show when they used to do the quick quiz or whatever you call it. And so I believe the original question, I've changed it slightly, was entered by Dead Horse. So if he's in here, he can't answer it.
Uh-oh.
All right. You email him to rickslife@gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. Or you can do what a couple of people have been doing. They've been sending them to both. To make sure I get it. Okay, you ready for the question? Let's see if I can word this right. All right. What is the name of the actor who got drafted in 1940 by the Army but was released for being underweight after gaining weight, joined the Army Air Corps in March 1941? Was one of a handful of soldiers to go from private to colonel in a 4-year span. after the war was over, he stayed in the Air Force Reserve. He flew on bombing missions in a B-52 during Vietnam. And he finally retired after 20 years of total military service as a 2-star general. I need the name of the actor. So there you go.
The actor?
The actor. It's an actor. So do you want me to do the question again? Did everybody get it? Or do you want me to do it again? I gave you clues to what is life. It's clues of his life in the military. But he was an actor. So, you can look it up on Google. So you send the answers to me at rickslife@gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. Put the answer in the side chat there for you, Night Strike.
I figured that's who that was.
Yeah.
Because there's only a few people who can get from, private to colonel in 4 years. Hell, my grandfather was drafted for Korea, and he went from being a private to a supply sergeant, and he was in supply, and that was just for the duration of the Korean War.
Philo said that's a big ask. We are lazy YouTubers, not Nancy Drew.
If you type it into YouTube, not YouTube, but Google, I'm telling you right now, you will find the answer.
That's right.
It may not look like the answer.
Boss, email it to me.
But check it out.
You've got the Friday, midnight, this next Friday. And then I put all the names in my handy-dandy free internet name picker. And we'll have the winner. Then you get to choose between the knife or the $1 million valued signed Clover Tech sticker. Your choice is the winner. So there we go. You don't get both. You only get one or the other.
Roosted Film says he had a 20-year career, Night Strike. Yes, Roosted. But the point is that in the span of 4 years, if you go from being private to colonel in 4 years, that's pretty damn good. And we're saying he didn't get colonel in 4 years.
Well, according to my info, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, my info could be wrong. I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the expert. I was just reading it. What I read. Google can't be wrong, surely.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're out of time.
Uh-oh.
So you got any last things to say, Night Strike?
Shall not be infringed.
Good man. That's the way it should be. Shall not be infringed.
Exactly.
All right. Seek and you shall find, says Night Strike. There you go. So, that's it. We're out of time. I want to say thank you all for being here and joining me and listening to me ramble. And then thank you, Night Strike, for being on the panel.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting me rave.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all on Wednesday, guys, for Rick's Life as I See It, Shooting with Disabilities. I got to come up with some more disability stuff. It's damn hard. I need some help, guys. Send me some info. That's it. Basically, Clover Tech, that's what I do. I ramble. Passes the hour.
Well, it's better if you have someone with you to ask a conversation.
Yeah, it does make it better. All right, guys. See you on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. Say goodnight, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.